Alright, welcome back to Journey of Kreisia. The Lost J of the 3DS. Sorry. Alright. Alright, we'll just walk. Actually, we just have to do the... what is the quest we have to do? Okay, the village. Okay, we have to go to the village. Okay, cool. Hang on. Here we are. This is Con and my home village, too. We really made it. What's wrong, Claire? Are you tapped by a motor while I was just leading away? No, we just didn't do that much exercises at school, so I'm a bit burnt out, that's all. What, really? You're tired after a pleasant stroll through the woods? Why haven't we walked that far either? But if you keep looking at me like that, I'm fine. Speaking of, why can't you so unreliable for a saviour? Celia, are you in there? Oh, yes, of course. What is it? Why are you so jumpy? You know what, I don't want to know. The only thing I had me curious is why you keep saying my name as you're trying to repress me. It's because you are the saviour, so I have to speak to you. I have the duty to speak to your name with respect, unless you find a way that I find it annoying. No, it's not that. No, it's not that. Come to think of it, no one calls me by my name with respect like this. It's best if I try it like last. Yeah, that's what I do. If you don't have any problems with me, with... addressing you in such a way, addressing you in the way I have been, then I like to keep things the way they are. But since we are here in the village, how about we take a short rest? Yeah, I could definitely use a breather. Syria, you're back. Yes, Uncle, I'm back. This person is... No, he's not the other way you're thinking. Come here. He's from another realm. You say he's from another realm? Oh dear. In other words, he's a long way to the saviour? Oh boy. What's that? The saviour's come to our village? Yes, I'm Eunice, and it's nice to meet you all. Wow, who knew being a saviour would make me so popular? It's not... Ugh. I hate this scream, it's so useless. It's not vision, so the light of Aria we saw over the woods earlier came from you? Yep, yes, that's right, Aria. And as a having to be the priestess of Onion, I can barely contain my happiness as I finally able to contribute to the village. Well, isn't that wonderful news? Oh, before I forget, I should report to the village chief the ceremony of summoning was a success. I think that's a wise idea. He seems fidgety since he saw that light. We'll make sure to let him know that you're safe would do a lot to alienate his fears. Oh, but now it's focus. So I better hurry. So I hurry up and see him right away. Come on, Eunice. Let's see the village chief. Alright. The village chief is lives in a huge house in the southwest part of the village. Now let's get going. Oh, you mean southeast? Sorry, that's southwest. I'm back to report. I returned from the woods. Also, yeah, I just heard what happened to some of the residents who live here in the village. Please do come in. This guy is the village chief? I suppose his character does fit what I see in the game. It would seem that you succeeded in summoning a savior, did you not? Then may I assure that this is him? He? Yes, this is Eunice. Isa. I think this Isa's probably sound better. The savior of the other realm. Huh? Oh, I mean, it's an honor to serve as the savior to this world, and please call me Eunice. Haha, no need to be so tense. Having suddenly be summoned to this world, I sure you must have a lot going through your mind. Come, let us sit down and speak to one with another over a cup of tea. Now see ya? If I could get you to prepare some. Yes, I'll do it right away. Right away. Here, Isa, this is the village specialty. Colonel grass tea. Oh, thanks. Wait, why am I saying thanks? For when I should be worried of what purple sludge is even safe to drink. Now, Eunice, is there anything you would like to know about our world? Anything I would like to know? Surprisingly, this tea isn't so bad. I wonder if it's a norm around here. Oh, actually there is. I heard that from Sia about a overlord who resurrects every 10 years and must be defeated by a savior not of this world. Also, that reminds me, I never heard what's the deal with the Lunarness and the Arteris are. Is that what they call right? I can see some good questions indeed. About the races. They're not two, they're three in Coruscant. There is Numine, Varg, and Artun. So the other has characteristic ears and tails like we do we here in the village do. We also have strong magical powers, so using such is second nature to us. Opposite us is a vase. Instead of using magic focuses on physical strength and a use of martial arts. And as for physical traits was concerned, Vases have twin horns and a dark complexion. Oh really? People with horns, huh? Nah, I'm curious now. I wonder if they were talking about horns like demons, deer, or something even crazier. There's no Vases living in this village, so you want to visit those places? You make sure to see them. Yes, I do believe by now your arrival would be made known by the king. We should be expected to have one of his soldiers arrive here before long. The other half of the king's army is made of Vargs, so I no doubt we'll meet one then. Sorry. I'm so psyched to see one, but that just leaves the avatars. I've heard that some villagers are whispering to one another that I look like them. Is it really true? Based on your physical characteristics alone, I might be tempted to agree. Therefore, I can understand why these here in the village might mistake you for one. However, there's one thing decidedly different from them: the color of your hair. The color of my hair? Why? Is there an unusual colour? Yes, I was told those who are descended from them have green-coloured hair in various shades. Green? Because I used to see in an anime all the time, but not in real life. But then again, your feelings are green, right, Celia? Feelings? I beg your pardon, Celia, but these are not feelings. Do I look like a disgusting insect or monster to you? Sorry, that's not what I meant. I meant that in my world, some certain groups of people would refer to hair sticking up like that as feelings then the people in your world must have a strange way of expressing things. Not to say I don't think your world sounds interesting, of course. you could say that. Though I do agree that some people would prefer their colleagues and feelings as a bit odd. Oh well, let's get back to what we were talking about. And actually, I'm not a true-born Luminate. You see, one of my ancestors married a Adred who knows how many generations early, hence the green hairs on my head. Although her portrait has always been copper brown. This is green, but it's very faint. I see. So you have a little bit of energy going on there, huh? Yes, because of it, I can speak a few chants. You mean the deal with the orbs back in the cottage were you talking about? How did it work exactly? Well, chants are enchantments that only used by those who are descended from the Arton lineage. Although they're similar to magic, they're also different in nature. Magic, for example, can generate a phenomenon of fire. In contrast, there are many chants that can directly affect both people and monsters. Directly? You mean like brainwashing? Simply speaking, yes. Because of it, there are those who feel that it's necessary to shun the Atons completely. However, there's not just chants they should be feared, but rather those who use their power for evil. Now, please know that I'm not trying to push my ideals on you, but I would like you to ask, please don't treat the Antas like some others do. Don't worry, I will treat them in the way that I would like to be treated myself. It's called the Golden Rule, where I am, and I hate my narrow-mindedness, too. Thank you, Eunice. Isa. For what? I'll just say what I believe is right. Oh, did I really just said that? I guess being a savior, I can't give myself over to say anything. Maybe it's not so bad after all. Oh right, maybe I should ask about if there's any attorneys I should be worried about. What makes you think so? It might do with them because I first met her and she mistaken me for Martin and then begged me not to eat her. Say, what makes you say a thing like to the Saviour? It's not... Oh well, look at the time. I guess it's time to gain home. You need a place for a safe night. I'm guessing... Why don't you come with me, Isa? Alright. She decided all that in 2 seconds flat. Well, come on, let's not waste any time with the village chief's precious child, shall we? I know you can hear me, Celia. You make sure you apologize to the Saviour for that outburst. Kids these days. That's hilarious. I'm sorry to pull you out of the door like that, about earlier when we met. Don't swear. I think any girl would be freaked out if some guy they've never seen before just suddenly appeared like that. I'm just a bit curious of why you're so scared of me in the first place. I mean, you don't hate Artons altogether like the others supposedly do, or do you? Well, to be perfectly honest, I heard a story from the kids of the village about the Dawn Apostles eating Lumines for lunch, and I inadvertently screamed like that. Dawn Apostles? What are they? Some sort of cult? Yes, They are an organization that worships the Overlord. And also, it's to believe that the whole religion is made up of Eternals. You can imagine why most everybody feels it best to avoid them. Makes sense when they have anything to do with those Dawn Apostles. Then again, I would feel the kind of same thing in my kind of bias in my home world too. That's unfortunate, but at least I'm glad that you're not like that, Issa. It's getting late. Let's go home to supper before we get any sleep. At my house before we get any sleep. You can find it northeast for the village chiefs. Sounds good. Let's go. Oh, dear me. I'm gonna save. Alright, that is it for the journey of Kreisia. See you next time for part 3. Bye!